Well, the Johnson City Public Library is teaming up with the Langston Centre for a special book club. It's called the Seekers Book Club Series. Here with more now on this unique partnership, Lisa Krekelberg, the Adult Services Manager at the library, and Faye Rutledge from the Langston Centre. Ladies, great to have both of you on the show.
Good to be here.
Thank you.
Well, Faye, you were just sort of telling me a little bit about the history of this special book club. You said it kind of started with COVID when everything was kind of shutting down.
Yes, actually the idea for it came just a little bit before COVID. Adam Dixon and I were talking about so many issues that we saw that were going on really in the nation as such. And so as a former retired school teacher, and English was my specialty, I kept thinking, you know, this would be a perfect time to really get people to start reading. And so it kind of evolved from there. I came up, Adam actually asked me, he said, what do you want to call it? And I said, Seekers. We're seeking truth. And so we really felt like we had a good base, and then COVID, you know, came in, and so we were no longer able to get together as a group. We tried Zooming, and that didn't work, where we had originally 7 or 8 people who were interested, and suddenly we were down to like 1 or 2. So that's why we're so thrilled that the public library has partnered with us, and so we're doing a big spin-off, you know, on this.
Well, and this is perfect for the library. I know you guys do so much community outreach and trying to reach people where they're at and taking on literature and getting people to have that passion for reading. So what a great opportunity. I bet it was really neat.
Oh, we were so excited to work with Langston. They're our neighbors, you know, they're just up the block from us, so it's a natural fit. And like you said, you know, we really want to promote reading. Seekers focuses on the classics and modern classics of African American literature. And so, you know, introducing new readers to that, or maybe it's your favorite classic of all time and you get to read it and talk about it. Everyone loves that opportunity, and especially now it's a good social moment, as well as, you know, just really seeking those truths, learning more, learning different perspectives, learning the history. It's beautiful. I'm just thrilled we can do it.
And Faye, I love the title. You were so accurate, just right on when you said Seekers. We're seeking the truth. We're exploring. We're taking this journey together, and that brings us to the current book. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys are doing this month.
Well, I chose actually Malcolm X, and I wanted to do the autobiography of him. And as we were talking about this book, it really is a journey, because if you look at Malcolm X, the radical, that's kind of the myth that happens from there. Many people want to shut off, well, there was this radical guy that's trying to, you know, get people really charged up, and, you know, riots and different things came later. But what people don't really realize is if you look at his history, you find out that this was once a little boy that wanted to be a lawyer. And unfortunately, there was a teacher who actually told him, you're black. This was a white teacher, and you need to be a carpenter. And from there, he goes into the streets, and again, you see what happens. But even today, the same thing that Malcolm X was talking about is political, is economics, and it's very relevant, because I know you know, as a person that's in journalism, that there has actually come up now the gentlemen that were accused of being his assassins. It turned out that they weren't. And so there's a resurgence now at looking at him. My other thing that I want to point out is that Malcolm X and Dr. King had a whole lot more in common than they didn't. And so I always tell people to look at Malcolm X before he goes to Mecca, look at Malcolm X when he comes back. And it's just, I think this would be a perfect book for us to sit down and really talk about. And we want to really point out that
we're out of time.
Okay.
But I could talk to you about this for the rest of the day. It's so interesting. But we're going to get exactly. We'll give everybody the information. If you want more on the Seekers Book Club, you can check out the website there, jcpl.org, for more information. And it is coming up on February 17th. Faye, thank you so much. We'll be right back.